How's everybody doing? Evening jog in the beautiful city of Tijuana. God bless everybody that is watching. I wanted to do this little quick video before my partner, Conservative Anthony, goes live in Washington, D.C. I wanted to do this little live video for you guys. If you can share so we can start. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening as my country of Mexico is suffering right now in terms of violence and delinquents and assassinations and killings of women. Mexico has 5 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents of the world. The most amazing thing about this is that Cuidad Juarez is number 2 now. Tijuana is number 1 for violence and delinquents in the world for 2nd year in a row. And Cuidad Juarez jumps into number 2 of the world in terms of violence, delinquents, assassinations and killings, and cartel activity. This is a concerning factor due to the fact that there's organizations in every border, like the border of Tijuana, that they are pro-open borders, as Jim Bembe used to call them, open border mafia. And they are also organizations that they are pro-migrant, pro-illegal migration through every country, not respecting law and order and not respecting immigration laws. We understand the suffering. As a Mexican citizen, I can tell you we understand the suffering. But I want you to understand my logic. And this is my logic to all these people. Where are the Democrats right now in El Paso? Why are they not talking about this? Why they're not talking about the enormous trafficking of children that is occurring through their borders and the enormous irregular entry that is occurring through their borders? Where's Veronica Escobar? Talking about that they need border security more than ever right now. More than ever, they need border security right now. More than ever. Why they need border security right now more than ever? Ciudad Juarez is number 2 for violence and delinquents and killings of the world. Imagine that. And you got these punks, these people that they want to defund the police and the law enforcement. You got these people that they're not talking about the statistics in the month of August, that in 2019, in the month of August alone, 60,000 illegal entries were done in the month of August in 2019. And in this month, in this year of 2020, in the month of August, left alone, 50,000 was the number of irregular entrances to the United States of America. 2,700 unaccompanied children was the number in the month of August alone. Now, talking about what this represents in terms of illegal immigration and in terms of insecurity in the borders. You're telling me that in a city like El Paso, Texas, that is considered one of the most safest cities in the whole United States of America, and you're telling me that in El Paso, Texas, where the neighbor is Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, and it's the second most dangerous city in the world right now, Ciudad Juarez. Number one is Tijuana, the city that I live in. And you're telling me that after those facts and after those numbers, that we need to consider the necessities of Central America? That there shouldn't be no border security? That they need to defund the police? That they need to dismantle DHS? That's what you're telling me? Not only that, I want to know where San Pedro Sula, Honduras is at right now in questions of violence and delinquents. They're not even on the top 5, San Pedro Sula, Honduras. They're not even on the top 10. They are on number 15 of the world for more violent and delinquent city. St. Louis, Missouri is on number 9. Baltimore, it's on number 11. And now, San Pedro Sula, where they're migrating for other fear and violence and delinquents, it's on number 15. People from Juarez have more justification than Central America to migrate. Guatemala is on number 29. More than ever right now, on these border cities, like Tijuana, the Mexican side, and Ciudad Juarez, more than ever right now, there should be border security. And they should be, more than ever right now, support to law enforcement. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. In the law enforcement, there's a lot of things that they need to be attached. And they need to be also pointed out as one of the most important things is, yes, there's police brutality. And yes, there's abuse of power. Yes, you're absolutely correct. But that is not a justification to defund one of the best police departments that exists in the United States, that is El Paso Police Department. That is no justification for looting, and rioting. Give me your justification for that, and counterpoint the 72,000 children that they have been trafficked through your borders. Give me your justification for the more than 50,000 that they've been crossing illegally through the United States of America. Give me your justification for that. These leftist Democrats, these leftist socialists, radical activists, they only live with the idea of the oppressed. We are oppressed. And you got leaders, Hispanic, wannabe Hispanic leaders, that they are promoting defunding the police department, brainwashing Hispanics to make them think that they are oppressed and they are victimized, to defund law enforcement, and to be against the Department of Homeland Security. Amazing. With these statistics and with these stats, I will love for all these Hispanic Democrat leaders in El Paso one day to grab my hand and go to Ciudad Juarez and go to the border and stay there for the whole night and watch how the enormous child trafficking and the enormous illegal entrances to their country, how it is occurring. Tell me your necessity in terms of Mexico to Veronica Escobar and all the leftists, socialist radicals, and all the laughing emojis right now, that they're by pieces of crap and they're not man enough to front, or they're not man enough to talk face to face. Tell me, how does it feel to live in El Paso right now? One of the most safest cities in the country of the United States of America. How does it feel to wake up and go to liberal Starbucks and get your liberal coffee? Go to your capitalist job, make your capitalist dollars out of capitalist America, get your capitalist job to pay your capitalist bills and your capitalist apartment, to run for a political stage in capitalist America. How does it feel? Does it feel good to be making the capitalist dollar? Does it feel good to be oppressed by capitalist America and to be running or to be a congresswoman in capitalist America, making almost $10,000 or $15,000, $15,000 every month out of capitalist America, not helping your homeless, not even helping Ciudad Juarez, the people of Ciudad Juarez. You call yourself a Hispanic. You call yourself a Latina or a Latino. Defunding the police when you don't know the enormous child trafficking that is occurring through Ciudad Juarez. When you don't even know what the Ciudad Juarez people are going through with the cartel activity. Mexico is number 1 for cartel activity in the world. Number 2 for child trafficking, and number 2 for assassinations towards women. And you want to defund the police in the city of El Paso? And you want to dismantle the HS? Why you want to do that? Because of the oppression? In terms of racism? How have you felt racism when you're a congresswoman? Are you feeling oppressed because you are treated with racial profiling through your position, through your political position, and you are a congresswoman? Look at that. And you're living out of capitalist America. Oh, to all these young punks that they're running for city council and they want to defund the police. How does it feel to be living out of capitalist America? Do you feel oppressed right now? And if you win, how would it feel to be living at a so racist country that you are now a political candidate and you can run for office and you can be defending your city out of capitalist America? What, you don't remember your Constitution? The oath to your Constitution? You cannot hold it. You cannot even hold 1 minute with me in a debate. You cannot even hold 1 minute with me in the debate in terms of statistics and stats, in terms of the reality and the truth about what is going on in the borders. You don't live in Ciudad Juarez. You don't live in Tijuana. You don't know what is going on over here. You don't know how Mexican citizens we are living every day on a daily basis, so insecure. And we are afraid on how our day is going to be. And every day we pray to come back home, surviving. Number 5 for clandestine bearings, Mexico is. But you're talking and you're saying that you want to defund the police in the United States of America because you feel racially oppressed, right? You feel so racially oppressed, right? And you follow all these basketball players that they make millions, right? LeBron James, $37 million a year. And he feels racially oppressed, right? Right? Anthony Davis, that he makes $23 million a year. And he feels racially oppressed, right? My God, they feel so racially oppressed. All these people. James Harden from the Houston Rockets, $32 million a year. And they feel so racially oppressed, right? Stephen Curry, $42 million a year. And they feel so racially oppressed, right? So all these people are kneeling down for all the black people that they have died for race oppression. Whatever happened to all the Hispanics that they have died for oppression and police brutality? To you, to the young punk that is trying to run for city council in El Paso, and to Veronica Escobar. When has Black Lives Matter done anything for Hispanics and Mexicans? When? Tell me when. Just one time. I just want to hear it. Just one time that they have done something for La Raza, like, you know, all the people in Juarez and all the people in El Paso stand for. The Green Berets, eso es La Raza, eso es ese, como no ese. Those ones. When, carnal? When Black Lives Matter has stand for La Raza? Name me once. For Vanessa Guillen. What they have done for Vanessa Guillen. What they did. What's up with that? No, but you want to dismantle the police. You want to defund the police, right? Amazing. Amazing, all these people that they don't realize what the real problem is. Real problem is that they don't know actually what it's like to live on the other side of the fence. And they don't even know the real statistics and stats in terms of child trafficking, police brutality in our country of Mexico, and how our country of Mexico is suffering. And you want to defund the police on the other side. My God, Mexico has 5 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents in the world and 19 on the top 50. Honduras is on number 15. Get your priorities straight. Get your priorities straight and learn and educate yourself. A bachelor's degree doesn't teach you life, brother. I have it. And life itself, when you live it, on some city like this, and in a place like this, and in a city like Tijuana, it teaches you the values of life. And it teaches you the values of a dollar, of a peso. It teaches you values, moral values, and understanding the value of family. Defunding the police and riding with radicals and leftists doesn't get you anywhere. Doesn't get you anywhere. God bless you all. Guys, I want to go and watch Anthony right now. He's live in Washington, D.C. So you can go to go and watch him at Supporters Group. He's live at Supporters Group right now. For only $1, you can pay your monthly tuition, and you can watch exclusive content by Conservative Anthony right there. These young punks, man, these young activist punks, they don't even know what life it is about over here, and they want communism, and they want socialism, and they want to defund the police. But they're living in the United States of America, the most safest country in the world, and in capitalist America, making capitalist dollar. The irony of these people. God bless you all. Follow my partner at Supporters Group right now. He's live. Stay tuned for more. God bless you all. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody. Because always your country's first.